Characters, costumes, and music all under the big top for a spectacular Cirque du Soleil show right here in Sacramento, and it promises to wow attendees. Francis Jalbert is here to tell us about Alegría by Cirque du Soleil. Hello, Francis.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on. So tell us about how did Cirque du Soleil get started?
Well, Cirque du Soleil started in 1984 in Montreal, Canada by a bunch of street performers who decided to create a circus tradition in Quebec back then.
Wow.
And very quickly we became worldwide, and now we've been performing in over 55 countries around the world, over close to 300 cities. So it's a very success story that now is 38 years old.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been able to see the Cirque du Soleil shows, and you guys really bring the wow factor, the entertainment. It's such a fun experience to have. So what can audiences expect to see in this show that's coming up?
Yeah, well, Alegría is currently performing in Sacramento, and it's one of the most iconic Cirque du Soleil productions, meaning that it brings all the elements that people expect from our company, with lavish costumes, stunning set design, live music, and acrobatics that will literally blow your mind away. And it's all under the big top, which is the most intimate setting there is.
Yeah, and how long will the show be in town?
So we're here for another 3 weeks. So we're here until August 28th. It's actually our only stop in California and our last stop in North America. So people should come check it out.
Oh my gosh, it looks like so much fun. And I think you mentioned it, but where does the show go after Sacramento?
After Sacramento, we're moving to Seoul, South Korea. So it's our last stop in the US. We're quite excited. It's been 2 weeks that we've been playing here. The audience has been fantastic. So we're really happy to bring them joy and hope this summer here in Sacramento.
Yeah, and we were just looking at some of the acrobatics. I mean, how do you and your team train for Cirque du Soleil? Because it looks really, really hard.
Well, we have 54 performers in the show, and most of them come either from gymnastics or from circus themselves. We do 8 to 10 performances a week, which is enough to keep them in shape. But as you can see, there's a lot of high flying, a lot of challenges in their act. So they train pretty much at least twice a week their acts to be able to perform them on stage. But there's a lot of training and conditioning and cardio and strength work as well that they do on their own to be able to have the stamina to do the show that many times.
Yeah, and Francis, what do you hope people take away from seeing the Cirque du Soleil show?
Well, Alegría is really about hope. It's a kingdom that has lost any hope and light, and the youth is trying to change the world. And I think that's what people feel, is that as soon as they leave the big top, they're empowered, they feel happy, they've escaped their reality for 2 hours and a half and dreamed with us. And I think, especially after COVID and the pandemic, there's nothing better than this.
Yeah, I was going to say, with the pandemic, a lot of us had to stay at home. How excited is the Cirque du Soleil cast to be out and about and performing for everyone?
But for this specific show, Alegría, we've been on the road since November last year. So this is our 5th city since we've started.
Wow.
And it's been quite amazing. You know, we didn't expect how emotional it would be to be back on stage, but to see people come together to appreciate our art form has been quite an amazing experience.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to be there this weekend, Francis. I cannot wait to see you and the rest of the cast. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and to discover the world of Alegría by visiting CirqueDuSoleil.com.